Hey, everybody. I hope you're super excited for today because our special guest on Face of the Community is Alex, the Alex that puts the Alex in Alex's Fresh Kitchen. So, a local restaurant that many love in Castleberry. And hopefully, we're going to dive a little deeper into his business and some exciting things happening on the horizon. So, and again, if you like my channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel to get more content about what it's like to live in the Central Florida area. So, Alex, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Thank you for taking a little break from your rush at your restaurant. For those that don't know, he's currently in his car because when you're running a restaurant, you don't have hours. You pretty much are there for the demand of the people.
Yes, that is the truth.
So tell me, how has business been? I know it's been a little struggle in the restaurant industry, and we'd love to hear more about that.
Yes, it's definitely been a big struggle. I would say a lot has to do with food costs, getting the product that we need. And like, for instance, example, eggs. You walk into the store right now, eggs are like sky high. I used to pay like $30 a case for eggs. I'm up to like $59 a case. So a lot of the struggle comes from that. Just getting the product in, having it on demand. And right now it's a struggle. I had to like put my prices up, change my menu around, try to add some more things to the menu so that way I can kind of like balance out the menu, because prices are gonna go up more and more as the years go on until we bounce back from this COVID pandemic that happened to everyone here, especially for the local businesses.
So speaking of COVID and the pandemic, not everyone has been lucky and has definitely struggled to survive during this. How has your business seemed to not only survive, but it seems like it's flourishing?
A lot has to do with it because I just don't give up. This is my dream. I've always wanted this all my life. Probably since I was a kid. And now that I have it in my hands, it's so hard just to let go without a fight. So I'll be here as long as I can, as long as the people still come and Castleberry still supports me in the business. I'm going to keep flourishing and keep going, keep pushing forward, try to get as much attention as I can. There are a lot of other restaurants around here as far as big chain restaurants. So it's kind of hard as a little man to stand out in a big community.
Yeah, well, the one thing I do know is your business is starting to really become a staple in the city of Castleberry with all those big food chains that are around there.
Good. I'd like to hear that.
I know you've won awards with the Castleberry Chamber of Commerce. You've always helped with the Food and Wine Festival for the Chamber. So, and you're out and about. And I believe last Food and Wine, you guys were there and you had a pretty good line going on.
Yeah, the whole time. It was like 3 hours.
Yeah.
It was 3 hours of nonstop cooking.
Yeah, I tried to come by to say hi, and I'm like, yeah, you're too busy. I can't even say hi. So
yeah, it's definitely been a blessing being here in Castleberry. When during the COVID and we had like the PPP loan, I didn't accept the first one because I didn't feel like I needed it. I didn't want to abuse that grant. I was just like, it's only me and my mom at that time. So I was like, we don't need it. And then we went back to get it again when it was offered around the second time. And they didn't, they basically penalized us and said, we didn't take the first one, so we can't get the second one. And then Castleberry came in and granted us $10,000. So Castleberry has been a tremendous help, not just once, but twice. So that's something that I always hold in my heart. And the people here at the restaurant, my family, we all appreciate that. And we all know what Castleberry has done for us as far as the restaurant.
I did not know that. So that's awesome, and I know we definitely love having you around. Now, speaking a little bit more of the dream, and I know I've heard the story before, but many might not have heard it yet. How did your dream come to fruition? How did you settle on it? How did you move from where you were to where you are today?
Well, my dream came about, like, I would say when I used to work at Choco's 2013, which is now the Domu in East End Market. I was working there, and I realized after working for 15 years as a chef that I want to something else. I wanted to do something for myself. And I was really trying to get my mothers, I should say, both my moms to invest into me. And they would always tell me, I need more seasoning. I need more seasoning. I need more seasoning. And I used to be like, what does that mean? I need more seasoning. I'm like, I've been doing this for 15 years, 16 years. And they didn't quite understand. Then I worked for other chefs and they taught me so much. And then when I was about to call it quits, my mother was like, let's open a restaurant. I'm going to finally invest into your dream. Let's open a restaurant. So we went about looking Orlando, Winter Park, uh, Maitland, Altamont Springs. We looked everywhere and we couldn't find something to fit our price range. And then Five Boroughs Pizza was here, this location, and he wasn't doing well. And they reached out to me and said, well, I would like to buy the business, fit what I wanted to do. And originally I wanted to buy this place and do a food truck so I can travel around Florida. And my mom was like, why don't we just make it into a kitchen, make it Alex's Fresh Kitchen. And actually the first name was Are You Kitchen? That's what my mom came up with. And then we came up with the idea to call it Alex's Fresh Kitchen and Commissary. So, and that's kind of how it all started. And then I didn't expect the welcome and the people to come here to the restaurant like they had in the last 3 years. We have grown tremendously. So it's beyond my expectation as far as what my dream is supposed to be. I think this is just the beginning because, as I told you before about certain people looking in on me and hopefully going to get some big names in here soon. And I think that would be a good thing for Castleberry as well, because it would be one of the first restaurants in Castleberry to ever appear on that type of show. And you know, we'll get more into detail about that soon here.
Yeah, we'll bring that up at the end, you know. So if you want to hear more, you might want to stay tuned to hear this one because it's going to be some big news. So, and I know you've made some changes to your restaurant recently. For those that don't know what they are, can you share it with us?
Yeah, we're going to be changing the menu. The menu is pretty balanced right now, but we're going to add some more burgers just for the simple fact that the Mamba Burger started everything and everyone comes here for burgers. So I'm going to add some more burgers to the menu as people wish for, some other salads, just a more extensive menu, a little more beer, a little more wine, and hopefully find another location, like I said to you before, somewhere around here that I can just get a little bigger spot so I can change the dynamic of what we're doing. Because right now we do counter service. I would really like to get to table service where we have some service, people going to the tables, host, hey, sit down here, how you doing? This is our menu. I want something like that at this point. So those are the changes I'm looking for right now, but the immediate changes are the menu. I changed the tables and seats inside the restaurant, so give you a little more comfortable feel because the chairs that we had before were definitely a little old. So got some of that stuff out of there. But those are the new things that are going on so far.
Okay. So many people are going to want to know this. What do you think is the most popular and the best item for those that haven't visited yet?
The Mamba Burger.
The Mamba Burger?
Right there, just like that. That burger.
So what comes on that burger, so those that know?
So it gets a garlic aioli, bib lettuce, 8-ounce burger with 24 different spices to represent Kobe Bryant's number, as well as the 8-ounce burger represent his other number. And then fried pickles and fried jalapenos, a cheese sauce, and it's on a brioche bun. It's very simple burger, but it has a very unique combination of flavors. And you definitely will love this burger because you're not going to find this burger anywhere.
I thought you were saying it was the Mama Burger, but it's the Mamba.
Mamba Burger, yep.
So after Kobe, okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I won the award for it back in 2020 for Orlando's Weekly's Best Burger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. And going with the signature with the 24 and the 8.
Yeah, I had to. And the fried pickles and the fried jalapenos, fried pickles, because he always made you feel salty, and any way that how he played, he made you feel a certain way. Kobe fans will understand what I mean. And then you have the Mamba bite, the jalapenos, has that marrow, has a little tang. So all those personalities and factors into who he was. I just kind of put it into a burger and just let it rip. And it's been a sensation since a lot of since it's been out. A lot of people have come here just for that burger. And then I've created the Mamacita burger that's after his daughter, which is a bigger upscale Mama burger. Just has a piece of chicken on top of the burger and a few more ingredients. So those are the two main ones that definitely you should come for. I also have the McCheesin, which is a fried mac and cheese on top of a burger. So also another popular one as well.
I'm gonna have to try that Mamba burger. It sounds good.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
kind of
definitely.
like Kobe, so
Yeah, he was a great player. He was a great player, and he was a good mentor on and off court.
yeah, he really was. And like hearing all the stories since his passing, it's like
Yeah.
I feel like many people in the world took him for granted, thinking they were going
Yes.
to have him a lot longer than we actually did.
Yep. Yep.
So
Rest in peace.
yes, Black
Yep.
Mamba, we miss you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I keep it alive though. I got his picture in here. I got his I got my little trophy right by his picture and stuff. So, you know, do what we can to keep the memory alive. You walk into the restaurant, you see a Mamba t-shirt. So not really a lot of people know what the Mamba Burger is about, or even know what Alex's Fresh Kitchen is about. But once you do come here and you try the Mamba Burger and you understand the story, you understand.
Yeah, definitely. So before we end, how about you share who we're trying to get in town? Everyone wants to know this one.
The big triple D. So recently, in the past, I've been trying to get a hold of this guy for like maybe the last 7 years. And I just keep trying. I keep trying. And last week on a Saturday, I made this brisket mushroom melt burger. And we were busy on the line. Told my sous chef, hey, take a picture of me of this burger. We took a picture of it, posted it real quick on Instagram, and I just tagged him. I wasn't even thinking about it. I just with Guy Fieri and a burger company that I go through, and I was like, I'm gonna go through. Let me tag them. So at the end of the day, I go home and I wake up in the morning and I'm going through my activity, and then I look at everyone that comments and likes and looks at the story, and then I noticed the blue check mark, and it was Guy Fieri, and I was like, no way. I was like, after all this time, he finally looks at me. So then I put it to a test. I was like, the next day, I made another post and I tagged him in it. And then he looked at it again. So then I knew for sure whether it's him or it's the company that's probably hired to do his social media. At least I feel accomplished because I feel like I finally got his attention. And then today, before I got on the phone with you, I posted another one that I did a video with Allison Walker Torres. Well, not Walker Torres, Allison Torres from Spectrum 13. We did a brisket and mac and cheese wrap. And I also commented and posted and tagged it on that as well. And he just looked at it before we got on. So I'm hoping and praying that we can bring one home to Castleberry. And hopefully I could be that restaurant that he comes and checks us out here and see what we're about, because this is something that we want, something that we need, and I believe a town like Castleberry definitely needs something like this too.
Well, I promise you, when I post this, I will tag him in it as well. I will email it to him. Even I'll try to find his email. And anyone out there that wants to do it, tag him in it. Let's bring Guy to Castleberry.
Yeah, I think that would be a good move for Castleberry. It'll bring a lot of tourism. It'll bring a lot to Castleberry if we can get someone like that, that stature, that high of a person to be in a place like this, compared to all the big chains around here. If he comes here, that just speaks a lot. It speaks out loud,
Yeah, and I mean, I know I have a buddy of mine that he drives, or when he travels, he always tries to hit up any of the places that he's visited on his
Nice.
what is, and I'm probably gonna get it wrong, dives,
He's,
diners, drive-throughs, or whatever it is.
yeah, he's got a map. Mhm.
Yeah, so he any city he's in and he sees them in there, he has to go eat at those restaurants.
That's
So
awesome. See, there's so many other people like that out there that want to do the same thing.
yeah, and he lives in Orlando, so at least when he comes to your place, he can visit that easier.
Yeah. So
So
I'm just hoping, I really hope, I pray to God, and you know, we need this as a community. I need this as for my restaurant. I need that. So, you know, give us that morale, to give us that boost that we need. You know,
well,
I think everybody needs a little push.
I will definitely make an effort to post about it for you and hopefully get him to where it brings him up higher with you too.
I
So
appreciate it.
not a problem, but thank you so much for your time today, Alex.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Not a problem. We greatly appreciate it. And we wish you well on your venture to bring Guy to Castleberry.
Thank you so much. And don't forget to come and get your burger.
I won't. Hold on.
All right.